Good afternoon, good morning, or good evening, depending on what time you're watching this. Welcome back to another episode of Wildman Wet Shaving, and today I actually decided to shave my legs instead of just sitting here talking about whatever product I decide to talk about. So on with the show. Interrupt the shave, but before we carry on, just to let you know, all the pieces I'm using in today's shave are available at shopmask.com. For today, I decided that I was going to use two different shaving creams to get the same result. And when I mean the same result, I mean the perfect shave. And I did. I just felt it in two different ways because I used two different creams. So for the first shaving cream that I used the Forbes Cedar and Sandalwood. And I have been in love with Forbes since the day I discovered them when I walked into the shop. When I become a millionaire, the first thing I'm gonna do is go to Scotland and visit the castle where they make this shaving cream. Not only is the lather incredibly rich, it shaves really, really well. And despite the fact that I didn't use a bowl to make my lather, it was creamy, it was succulent, it was bigger than the video gave it credit for, and it shaved me beyond rapport. For the second shave cream, I went back to the humble basics of wet shaving, and with that, I used Proraso Red, or Proraso Rouge, as I like to call it. The Italian shaving cream that has been around since like the 1800s is spectacular, and I will always use it as my go-to backup if ever I'm in need. The nice thing about this shave cream is it lathers really quickly, it absorbs a lot of water, and the shave is always really good. And despite whatever razor blade you put into your razor, you can always guarantee that Proraso is going to give you the comfort you need to get the shave you deserve. I was super excited to get my hands back on some more aftershaves. And with that, I used Proraso. This one from Van Yule. Honestly, I needed the juxtaposition. Two very masculine smelling shaving creams. It was really nice to have this fruity, floral, feminine fragrance behind my shave. And Van Yule makes an outstanding aftershave balm. Brushes and razor blades. Those are the two fundamentals of your shave that you genuinely can't go without. The brush lathers your shaving cream and takes it from either a solid or a liquid and turns it into a foam. It also wedges that shave cream underneath and lifts the hair so you get the perfect shave every time. The razor blade does the shaving. I mean, without it, there is no shave. When it comes to choosing a razor blade, sometimes I just dig my hand into my little bag of razor blades and just pull out whatever is closest. I've been shaving for so long that I feel like trying really hard to put this blade with that razor and that razor with this blade, it takes sort of the fun out of the shave. And honestly, sometimes you need to do a little trial and error. So for today's razor blade, I used the Astra Platinums. These razor blades I always highly recommended while I was working at Men Essentials, and I still recommend them to this day. The razor blade is smooth, it's not irritating unless you're allergic to platinum, but I do find that this razor blade dulls a little quicker than I'm liking, but honestly, it's still a really good shave and at a nice little price point. For the brush, I went big and cheerful because I like a big, frothy, thick lather. I used my Badger shave brush, and when it comes to Badger, Super Badger is kind of the best. Unless you're really rich and you go for a silver tip. But for my razor, I went with the tried and true Merkur. I believe this is the Merkur 38, but I will have to double check on that. This razor not only looks identical to my Parker 99R, but it shaves the same. So it has great weight in the handle, really nice head. It is a 2-piece razor. So the head pops off. Razor blade goes in here, close it up, twist the bottom, and you're good to go. So with wet shaving, the one thing I love among many at the fact that I get to shave 2 different legs is the fact that I get to try multiple different razors, multiple different blades, and multiple different soaps and brushes all at the same time, and for your added benefit. If I were to choose between these 2 shaving creams, it would be a very difficult decision. If you have money in the bank to spend and you want to spend it on shaving gear, by all means, get the Castle Forbes. At $60 for 200 mils, that's a decent little price point to be paying for shaving cream, but it's worth it on that spectrum. If you're in college or university and you don't have that money to spend on shaving cream, absolutely get the $9.50 Proraso. This stuff is spectacular in its own right, and it shaves you really well, it smells delicious, and there are 3 different variations to this very good shaving cream. So you can invest. There is no winner in this shave. Based on the blade, the razor, the brush, and the 2 different shaving creams, both of them gave me a 10 out of 10 shave. My legs feel phenomenal, and be it the shave was about an hour ago, they're smooth, they're silky, there's no added irritation. I'm skipping, and the only reason I'm not wearing a dress is because I really wanted to put on pants. Thank you for watching this week's episode of Wild Women Wet Shaving. Tons coming out, and with the sun coming out finally and me able to sit outside, there's going to be so many shaves in various locations around Vancouver. So stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching Wild Women Wet Shaving, and I will see you beautiful people next Thursday. Bye!